Hi, we're here at Brentwood Forest Estate to go and see John and Tammy and congratulate them on their new home and celebrate with some champagne. Oh, hi John and Tammy.
Hello, how are you?
Very well, thank you guys. It's pretty exciting to be in your new home.
That's amazing.
Well, here in Super Property, we'd love to present you guys with a bottle of champagne to celebrate your new home.
This is awesome.
Thank you.
Yay! Congratulations, well done guys. Cheers guys.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think the biggest obstacle would have been just getting that deposit together. We had a little bit in savings, but it wasn't much. So I guess, you know, the banks were needing at least 5%, which I know doesn't sound much, but we had nowhere near that. You know, we had double incomes and we could afford the rent, but we just couldn't get that deposit together. So we were on probably a good income, I suppose, nothing flash. I thought, well, you know, can we make the repayments? I wasn't sure, and you know, prices were starting to go up. I guess we just needed to find something. Can we buy a home with little to no deposit, basically? So, and yeah, we ended up finding you guys. So it was amazing, yeah. You know, when you're doing searches online, I suppose, you know, your Facebook feed's full of trends and that sort of area. So I guess I must have at some point looked at real estate or something like that. I can't remember now, but essentially your company come up on Facebook. Basically just said, click here, complete the wizard, see if you qualify. I thought, oh, why not? Yeah, and it didn't take long to either. It was really quick. There was no personal details, we'll call you back sort of thing. There's quite an easy thing to fill out. It said, yes, you more than qualify. So I thought, might as well walk into it, you know, there's no skin off our nose. So.
That's right. And then we had our interview with you. I think it was almost within that week. The process made a lot more sense, and
yeah, so
we're
I
very
thought,
happy.
might as well go with it. So let's just see what it entails. And just with real estate going up and rent particularly skyrocketing, I thought, well, we've got to do something here. You know, we can't just, you know, risk losing a house. You know, if the owner wanted to sell and we have to move out. You know, you hear all these bad stories of, you know, good tenants with good rental history not being able to find a home. So I'm not going to be one of these people. So
it was time to make our move when we did.
Yeah.
And so
yeah, so it worked out really well. Great timing.
I think we possibly could have gotten the deposit together. However, we would have lost all our savings then and had nothing to fall back on. So it was a good opportunity for us to investigate what you could offer us, and with that we managed to keep a fair bit of our savings intact because of it. So
yeah, and which we could use to put towards the home, like solar panels and bits and pieces inside the house that we needed to do. We had to buy a dishwasher, the house didn't come with that. It was just great to be able to keep that small amount of money that we had, wasn't a huge amount, and put that towards the house, which you know is a good investment. So buying the traditional way, we probably wouldn't be able to do that. All our savings would have gone, you know, towards the deposit, paying the mortgage insurance and stamp duty and all those other costs that go with purchasing a home. So
still good to have our savings with us. For me, I think it's a bit more of a safety net for us, because we've been in the rental market for all our lives, and having that safety net, having our own home now, has provided so much more security.
just owning your own home, it's a good feeling. Like, you know, any money you put towards it, whether you're just simply putting in a garden shed or you know, security screens or painting a wall, or it's your own home. You know that it's you don't have to ask a landlord for permission to do something to it. It's your own home. It's, you know, you're not doing up someone else's home, basically, and rewarding them. It's just a great feeling to know this is finally our own home that's going to grow in value.
I think the ease of the process, once we understood what the process involved, it made it a lot easier to be able to follow those steps. And Alana was always available and happy to respond to emails and calls, and the steps throughout, you know, going from, you know, the brokers, the lawyers, everything like that.
Yeah.
It was such a smooth process because we knew what was next.
I wouldn't call it a simple process, but I wouldn't call it overly complex. Like, it's any questions we had, Lana was always there to answer. May not have been straight away, but she always got back to you, always. And if she couldn't answer it, she referred to who we need to speak to, whether it was, you know, the broker, the company that set up our self-managed super fund, even the lawyers, if we had any sort of legal questions like that. So just coordinating all those parties as part of the process was just done so smoothly, and it just gave us confidence that this was going, we were going to achieve our goal at the end of the day. There was no, oh, is this a bit of a dodgy sort of, is
it a scam?
Yeah, so there's so many people out there that are just in it for the money, like a used car salesman. It was totally not like that. It really wasn't. We were just made to feel appreciated and important to us.
Yeah, and the right decision was made.
Oh, of course, 100%. I could not recommend you guys any higher.
Yeah.
There's probably so many people out there that are in our same situation that have no idea that you can buy your own home using your super.
A few of my friends thought, oh no, they can only use it for like an investment property or something along those lines. But once they saw the article that initially came out, they made contact and they reached out to us and like, how did you do it? Explain that, and we explained the process, and we advised that we engaged Super Property.
It's exciting, it's nervous.
The feeling, knowing that it's our own home is the best thing ever. Yeah. To achieve such a milestone for our family has been amazing.
Oh, it is, yeah. I mean, I've been paying rent for nearly 30 years to someone, and it's just, we finally own our home now. We've finally got that mortgage. I mean, yes, it might take a while to pay off, but at the end of the day, it's our own place. It's got our foot in the door finally.
And it's a stepping stone for us. Where we are now, it's not going to be our forever home, so it's a stepping stone to our retirement future.
I would say just look into it. Like, it may not be for everyone. It depends obviously on your financial situation. I've spoken to people at work about it. Someone said that they definitely seem quite interested in it. Yeah. Not too sure if she was going to go through it.
Even though when you look at that initial video, it comes across extremely intimidating. But you look at it again, and then you have that interview with yourself, and everything is explained. It makes it so much more easier to understand and less intimidating, and your dreams come true.
Just the more you look into it, and the more you guys are playing it, which you've done really, really well, it just basically just makes it like, okay, well, this is achievable. It's something we can do. I never thought it would be possible. I've never heard of the home affordability option before, so I thought, well, this is suiting us, so I thought, well, why not?
And being first homeowners as well, we had that opportunity to take advantage of the first homeowners grant, so that was an extra bonus for us. Yeah.